final Terminal World archetype is here, and guess what? It's Ritual Beast. Make sure you smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more Oz content. Welcome to the final Terminal World set, and it is Ritual Beast of all things. You know, I kind of had expectations that, you know, we'd end up seeing something else, like Gusto or something, but I'll actually take this. So the first card that we actually have here is Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara, and yes, it looks like Lara did in fact grow up a little bit. So this is a level 1 psychic effect monster, so you'll still be able to easily out this card. Just kidding, you can only special summon Spiritual Beast Tamer once per turn. Yeah, you'll be able to e-tele out, but you can only summon her once per turn. Interesting that we are limiting the power of the good cards. You can only use the first, second, and third effects of this card's name once per turn. So, we can discard this card. Immediately after effect resolves, we can normal summon one Ritual Beast monster from our hand. I'm gonna be honest with you, they probably needed this. This is good. If a Ritual Beast monster you control will be destroyed by a battle card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Cool, so we're also putting a protection effect or a replacement effect on the monster. If this card becomes banished, you can special summon a Ritual Beast monster from your deck except for Lara. In addition to having that protection clause, you're also getting a, hey, if this card is banished via a replacement effect, guess what? You get the ability to special summon something. Honestly, that's not too terrible. I mean, it's Ritual Beast at this point in time. You know, the only thing that we remember them being famous for was Alti-Kanahawk loops and going through all of the little crazy shenanigans to keep looping that. Like, honestly, the additional normal summon enabler, the protection, and the special summon, especially, you know, everything else that this card's got going for it, I'm digging this. This is actually really cool. And then we have Ritual Beast Alti Drago. Cool. So she has her own little pet Drago here. Okay, 2400, 1900 on a light effect monster. So what are summoning conditions here? 1 Beast Tamer plus 1 Spiritual Beast monster. This is entirely generic. Okay, must be special summoned from the extra deck by banishing the above, the above cards you control and or from the graveyard. You can only special summon one of these once per turn. So your opponent cannot target other Ritual Beast monsters you control with card effects. Honestly, it's going to stop Veiler and shenanigans like that. Okay. Once per turn, you can return this card to the extra deck and then target one of your banished Ritual Beast Tamers. Special summon it, but it cannot attack directly this turn. You know what? That's actually not terrible. The non-targeting protection, I think, is probably what I care most about here, but the quick effect, pop out and then return one back to the field, and then, you know, it cannot attack directly. I understand, like, you had to, I guess, put that clause on it, because, you know, you don't want to be able to kind of do it like a little soft loop where you're attacking your opponent infinitely, and then you're dipsing out, and you're like, hey, you know, time to end the game by Ritual Beast mid-battle phase, you know, destruction. But, okay, I see what we got going on here. Now, this is interesting. I don't know if Ritual Beast really needed a Link 4, to be honest with you, but they do effectively have a powerhouse boss monster now. I also like the fact that, is this just our fusion grown up? Yeah, it's just our fusion grown up. Cool, so our fusion ended up getting swole. Okay, so Link 4, 3+ effect monsters to make it, and that is entirely generic, actually. So, you'll use the second and third effects of this card's name once per turn. So neither player can contribute cards to activate a card effect. You actually just made a generic Link 4 that says neither player can contribute to activate card effects. It would just say, it honestly would have been better just to say your opponent can't tribute, but okay. You can target one of your Ritual Beast cards that is banished, return it to the hand or extra deck. Why did it specifically have to say back to the extra deck? Typically, if you would bounce back something that was from the graveyard, it would go back to the extra deck anyway, but interesting choice of wording. Immediately after the effect resolves, you can normal summon one Ritual Beast monster from your hand. So not only do you get to regenerate a resource back to your hand, which is extremely good, by the way. Whatever you add back, you can go ahead and additionally drop down onto the field and, you know, start triggering back. But you've got to remember, this is a Link 4. I understand that I believe the new stuff does create, like, some extra, like, Link fodder loops, which is kind of interesting. Okay. And then our Ritual Beast this also had, during your opponent's turn, target one Ritual Beast card you control, one card your opponent controls, and banish them. And that's a quick effect. Okay, well, actually, that's a little bit better. I apologize to you, Link 4. You actually seem pretty good. And then Inheritance. This is actually sick art. What is going on here? I guess they're all dancing around the fire here, enjoying a good time, but sure. So continuous spell card, you can only use the second and third effects of this card's name once per turn. So when your opponent, monsters your opponent controls lose 200 attack for each different type of Ritual Beast monsters you control. Imagine if this counted the graveyard as well, especially for how much Ritual Beasts can kind of turbo through the deck. That would have been 200 per everything in the graveyard. I think would have been a little bit insane. So good job on actually balancing this. You can reveal one Ritual Beast monster in your hand, add one Ritual Beast monster with a different type from your deck to your hand, and then discard a card. Yes, they needed this. Also, by the way, this tutors for any of the Ritual Beast as long as it's a different type. I really, really like that. That is incredibly solid. If two or more monsters are special summoned to your field at the same time, you can target one monster on the field. Change its battle positions. To be fair, this will just give you an answer to switching your opponent's entire field to defense mode, alright? Like, especially like if you need to be able to start handling outs to larger monsters. Now, obviously, we can't change Link monsters to defense mode. We're still going to have to find hard ways to do that. But that's what Mr. Link 4 up here is for. You know, during your opponent's turn, you can go ahead and blink 2, and then congratulations, I mean, they're gone forever. I don't ever have to worry about dealing with them again. So the spot removal options are a little bit better than we'd previously seen. I'm intrigued with this support. I really am. I think the cards are really good. I think that there's definitely potential here. I am not a Ritual Beast player, so I don't see like the immediate crazy value other than Lara up here seems like it tries to fix every sort of little instrument that the deck has. But I've already heard people going, ooh, infinite Link fodder. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. So what do you guys think? Please, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.